Katrina from the Lazy Handle Show, and in today's episode I'm going to be doing a preview on the Champions Cup. Now, it was a crazy men's world. We had a day of false positive COVID tests, and then we got a day canceled, then it went back on. It was just overall crazy, but in the end, luckily we did get our winner, Nicholas Edin. So congratulations to them on their third straight men's world championship, which is absolutely incredible, and they're going to be going into this event with probably a lot of energy. So usually the Champions Cup has 15 teams each, and it's from winners from the whole curling season. So it'd be Pacific Asian champions, European champions, World Junior champions, but this time it's a bit more boring. It's just the top 12 teams on the tour. So it's a bit boring, but at least we're getting some curling to watch, which I'm so thankful for. So you probably see the stars on the women's side. So the stars basically just indicate the women's teams here that will be going to the Women's World Championships at the end of the month. So yeah, I just wanted to indicate that. Anyways, starting off with the women's teams. First up, we have Team Anderson. You know, I've touched on them a lot. They are a fantastic, consistent team. Just won the Scotties, preparing for the World, so this is going to be great practice for them. Next, we have Homan. So this is huge. Homan just gave birth, so she's not going to be there. But so they're going to have Emma Miskew moving up to skip, which I'm just like so excited for, because it's going to be really interesting to see Emma Miskew throw last stones, because I've never seen her do that. So I'm just going to find that so fascinating and awesome. And of course they need someone to replace Rachel Homan, so they got fantastic Laura Walker, an amazing skip. She'll be going to third, holding the broom for Emma Miskew, so that's going to be great. You know, there might be a little bit of a disadvantage because it's a new lineup, but yeah, I'm super excited to watch that team. The next team we have is Team Stern. They're from Switzerland, and they won't actually be going to the Women's Worlds. It'll be Tiernzoni. So, you know, this is going to be very important to get more points on the tour and great practice. Then we have Team Peterson, Tabitha Peterson from USA. They will be going to the Women's Worlds. You know, for years we saw Nina Roth always playing skip and Tabitha Peterson playing third for her, but now it's kind of switched last year. But yeah, so Nina Roth throws third stones, which is great. You know, they are a very good team. They can do well, so this is going to be good for the Worlds. The next team we have is Kovaleva. So I think we can kind of say that the Russian Curling Federation's women's team has always been better than the Russian Curling Federation men's teams. They've always had a stronger record. But, you know, after watching the men's worlds, the Russian Curling Federation men's team really impressed me. They had 4 losses throughout the whole event, which is just incredible for them. And, you know, they got their spot in the Olympics, which is even bigger. So that's fantastic. And I was really impressed with their performance. So hopefully Kovaleva can live up to that at the Worlds, and even just in general at this event. The next team we have is Fujisawa. So I was really shocked to learn that she would not be going to the Women's Worlds. It's going to be Team Yoshimura, but you know, this is going to be huge for Fujisawa at this event and the next slam, because these are really going to be the only 2 big events this season for her. And so she's in a similar position as Stern, really wants to get those points on the tour, and yeah. And then in the next pool we have Team Fleury. So I'm so excited to see Tracy Fleury is going to be here. So that's just incredible. She's going to be at this event, and then Chelsea Carey will be at the next slam. But yeah, I'm so excited to see Tracy Fleury curl. It's been way over a year since I've seen her curl, and you know, the team dynamics will probably be a lot better. So yeah, the best of luck to them. And then next we have 3 European teams, Hasselberg, Muirhead, and Tiernzoni. So they're all in a very similar position, all preparing for the Women's Worlds. All incredible teams, looking for a good performance. We haven't seen them in a very long time, so it's going to be nice to see their faces again on TV, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And then we have Jones. So kind of similar to the Scotties, Dawn McEwen is still pregnant, so Lisa Weigel is going to be there, Caitlin Laws, Dawson Peterman, Jennifer Jones. It's just going to be them 4, and Dawn McEwen will not be there, just like at the Scotties. So yeah, so they haven't curled all together since the Scotties, so it's been a while, but I'm looking forward to seeing them play. And then the next team we have is Team Kim. So this Kim team, there's 2 Kim teams, I guess. This Kim team will not be going to the Worlds, but they are a very good team. Super young. They lost to a slam final against Hasselberg. So, they are big playoff contenders. They can win this easy peasy. But yeah, they won't be going to the Women's Worlds. It'll be Eunjung Kim. So, yeah. So the next side is the men's. So the first team we have is Gunnelson. So they were actually ranked 13th, and Ross Patterson from Scotland was actually declined their invite there. So that gave Gunnelson the next invite there. So they were kind of lucky, so they're definitely going to appreciate this opportunity for sure. The next team is Eden. Just came off his 5th world title, 3rd straight. It's just going to be so much. As I said, they're going to come in with this lots of energy, definitely going there to win, just like all the other teams. And then Epping. So there's going to be a little bit of a lineup change here. Ryan Fry will not be going because of family issues. So Colin Lott will be going there. So we saw him at the mixed doubles, and he's just a very good player. They made it to him and his teammate made it to the finals, but he is just an amazing thrower, so I think this is going to be super good for Epping. Next team we have Botcher. Darren Moulding and Brendan Botcher, they've been in the bubble for a while, so they might be getting a bit tired, so that could add a little bit of a disadvantage, but didn't have the finish they wanted at the World, so definitely looking for a big rebound. And then Schwaller. So Schwaller is actually the only team that we haven't seen yet. So, they weren't at the Men's Worlds. They weren't at the Brier. So this is going to be our first look at them. They are a Swiss team. So, yeah. And then we have Kui. A great team. Even though they didn't win the Brier, I'd still say they're one of the best in the world, if not the best in the world. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing them play. And then in the next pool, we have Moet. He just got a tough second place at the Men's Worlds, so he's going to be going into this very strong, I think, and I think he's going to actually win this, and yeah, they're looking for a huge rebound after that. And then we have De Cruz. Just came off a 3rd place medal at the Men's Worlds, so that was still good for them, a huge accomplishment. So yeah. And then Dunstone. That's going to be cool to see them. We haven't seen them since the Brier and their 3rd place finish, so yeah. And then we have Gushu, McEwen, Jacobs, all went to the Brier. They're back in the bubble, and yeah. The only team I'm really going to talk about out of them is McEwen. There's going to be a big lineup change there. Mike McEwen will not be there. They're skipped because Dawn McEwen, his wife, is pregnant, so he's going to stay back with her, and just support his wife. And then Colin Hodgson is not going to be joining the bubble just because of COVID and stuff like that. So they're going to be going 3-handed. Their spare will be Tyler Tardy, who will be playing Vice, and then Reed Carruthers, who has skipped many times, so it shouldn't be a problem, will be skipping, and then Derek Samagalski as the lead. So we don't really see too many 3-handed teams, so that's actually going to be really cool to watch. Yeah, so now for my picks. So on the women's side, I think I'm going to have to go with Hasselberg. I know I have not seen her play in over a year, but I still have a strong feeling that they're just as good as they were, if not better. So I'm going to go with them. Just give them a little circle. And then the next team that I think is going to win, I really think for the men's side, it's going to be Moet. I mean, Moet, I know they just lost the Men's Worlds, but I just think they're going to come in this event so much stronger and win it. So, yeah. Comment down your picks and anything you would like to say. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and see you next time. Bye!